we usually do it from where?
You guys, we've got to give you a little bit of background because we feel like you're part of our show. And tonight you really are. We do this once a week from home. We don't have cute shoes on. Sometimes we're not wearing pants. Zoom is from the waist up.
The second show tonight, that might happen.
We make no promises. But this is really wild. You know, every week we gather and we talk for an hour. And we just talk to each other, and we don't know if you're laughing or crying with us. And tonight I feel like we're going to do it all.
Well, should we have the Boston crowd give a big hello to everyone out there who's going to be listening? So
this is our first Drama Queens tour. Boston. Well, it's wicked, doesn't it? And it's spooky season, it's appropriate.
we're not too far from Salem, friends. You know what I'm into. Okay, so we do this once a week together.
Yeah.
And we usually do it from where?
You guys, we've got to give you a little bit of background because we feel like you're part of our show. And tonight you really are. We do this once a week from home. We don't have cute shoes on. Sometimes we're not wearing pants. Zoom is from the waist up.
The second show tonight, that might happen.
We make no promises. But this is really wild. You know, every week we gather and we talk for an hour. And we just talk to each other, and we don't know if you're laughing or crying with us. And tonight I feel like we're going to do it all.
Well, should we have the Boston crowd give a big hello to everyone out there who's going to be listening? So
we are doing this on our show, and this time,
so yeah, yourself.
You're going to hear this back on the radio. Somebody say hi, Mom.
Okay, so here's how we're doing this tour.
Also, it lets us hang out with each other and not, be in public, and we can be a little inappropriate, and that's fun. No pants!
No pants, I will tell you.
No pants on the RV.
From our distillery, we have the leftover blackberries that we put into our gin, and I brought a jar of those. So that's what's happening.
You know where to find me.
Yeah.
This is like our, what's her name? Diana from Anna Green Gables. And she
work for Road though?
It's a Fuse rom-com episode. That's all it will ever be for me.
It's so good. But, okay, so what are the iconic road trip episodes we've had? Obviously,
That was it.
that one was. That's how I felt today driving the bus. I was like, am I Chris Keller? Oh no, I think I am. What about season 1? The first time the three of us hang out together.
And I heard words.
Drink?
A cocktail?
So, as your resident bartenders here tonight, we do have a cocktail recipe that I have to share with you because no Drama Queens tour would be complete without a cocktail recipe. Or, why am I shouting? I'm such a shouter. It's like I don't understand how the microphone.
It feels nice.
And the theater clip. My daughter always gets mad at me in the car because I'm like, sing out the way that I'm talking on the car phone. Like, yeah, I know. Okay, so we're gonna be there in about 30 minutes. Anyway, we're going to have a cocktail recipe that is provided for you by one of our favorite sponsors. You guys know we love our sponsors. We do love our Johnny Walker, but this sponsor is new. They came on, it's Cheap Caribbean, and while I make this
we're
cocktail,
on vacation. We wanted a vacation.
We wanted to go to the vacation theme, so I was going to tell you a little bit about Cheap Caribbean wine.
Well, listen, friends, we are not in the Caribbean this week, but we have.
Joy's shaking your drink. Hold on a minute. What's your name?
But you look gorgeous.
Massachusetts running over. You are.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how did you find One Tree Hill?
Gosh, I was strongly that we should not endorse that.
I always felt really bad when like we'd meet families and they'd say, we really like your show and it gives us opportunities to talk about so many things with our kids, like drinking. The moms would just mean mug us next to their kids and we were like, we're so sorry, ma'am, we're sorry.
We're gonna be fine.
We're setting better examples as adults.
I know. I don't know. We're just being honest.
Yeah. How many of us work with liquor brands now?
Listen, we're all over 21.
We sure are.
Enjoy responsibly.
If we had a drama queens bar in Wilmington, North Carolina, I mean, there's Trick, right? But what would like make our bar specifically drama queens oriented? Would it be so early that we're there? Yeah, all right. So we're entrepreneurs, even on the show. The hustle is strong.
We have to cover the walls with pictures of like inspiring women that we looked up to, or characters that we looked up to, and when we were, in high school. Right, that's my character.
Okay, that's her, yeah.
I mean, obviously we'll have to have some version of a red couch, a la season 1 Karen's Cafe.
This was Sophia's suggestion. Sophia was like, we cannot go on tour unless we have a red couch like the one we had in the window at Karen's Cafe.
We tried so hard to find that couch, and the person who has it is hiding from us. But the thing is, guys, we're only on season 3 on the podcast. We have many more years to go, and I just want you to know out there, I will find you. I will find you.
She has scoured every first dibs. What are the cherish? What are all the furniture?
I've been on ebay.it being like, does someone in Italy have the couch? I've gotten really, it's been a deep, dark rabbit hole.
All right, well, we're also on a road trip. Maybe we'll just hit some antique stores while we're
Don't tempt me.
We're gonna find the iconic red couch. Speaking of,
Comet would have to be there.
right?
Yeah, we could park it in the place, and then set up. We could serve drinks out of the Comet. That feels irresponsible.
Maybe we do the comment as a photo booth. Like in fact, every bar has a photo booth. Our photo booth can be a car.
Hey, cheers to all of you.
Stock the RV fridge and make sure to turn it on overnight so that we didn't arrive at something funky. There's a famous line in, my mythology. Take goes on a road trip with big Chelsea. Without snacks. Oh yeah. What is your favorite road trip snack? I just did a road trip. I went to Dollywood. We had, I did half of the bag. And it's a nice bag with stuff in it, mom bag, grapes and
Sandwiches and stuff. But I really love just a peanut butter filled pretzel.
Okay, I don't have. He has already hit so many restaurants in this town. I think we should bring him out to explain himself. Please welcome the heartthrob, Robert Buckner.
But if you thought I was going to fly halfway around the world to be a part of your tour and not get decked out in all of the merch you made, you're mistaken.
You wore merch at my wedding, Rob Buckley.
I did wear merch at your wedding.
I had done a charity giveaway, and Rob and his wife merch.
Guys, like Beyonce, I'm a fan of a wardrobe change.
You are just like Beyonce.
So many similarities. That's just me.
Robert, can you tell us where you have eaten in the last 36 hours?
Give us the snack rundown.
I figured I come to Boston, I gotta eat all the lobster rolls I can. How many of you are actually from Boston? Have you know, at Polly's in the North End? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Polly. Stand up! I heard Neptune's Oyster was great, but it was like a 2-hour line, and this show was happening in 2 hours. I thought, I wanted to get there, but I'm like, I can't miss the show. So I go to Polly's 2 doors down. Guys, don't wait. Polly's is delicious. It's the business.
Wait, is here? Seriously?
What? Okay, serious?
Shut up! Listen, Polly, if that's really you, your lobster roll is tremendous. You made my day. Seriously.
We need lobster rolls ASAP.
All right, but then you didn't stop there, did you?
I didn't stop there, Daniel. Can't stop, won't stop. There's a lot of bakeries in the North End, so I decided I deserve a treat, you know? I'm in Boston. I got some tasty rugulas. I almost got a slice, and I was like, easy, you gotta be on stage in 2 hours. Gotta fit in some sleek merch, you know? I wanna make it look good.
Well, you had 2 different lobster rolls in the city, though, did
Oh,
you
sure
not?
thing. As soon as I landed last night, yeah.
I was like, you're really burying the lead here that he's been on a tour.
It was the first thing I did. First of all, by the way, how dare you charge $35 for a lobster roll? That should come with a hug and a hat. That's absurd. I've lived in LA and New York, and I blushed when they were like, the lady was like, oh, your order is $78. And I was like, would you shut up? Everyone in the restaurant was like, how many are in your party? And I was like, it's just me, we're on holiday. Having to justify eating for 3. Seriously, lobster roll, crab cakes, and chowder. Because, like, listen, I figured I can't come here and not get the chowder. Yes, I got the chowder.
What is Rob missing? What does he have to hit before he leaves?
But they have like meat pies.
Oh,
I love a meat pie.
They're open 24 hours, Rob.
Shut up.
He's going. We're not going.
Yeah, hey, don't go there looking for us, guys.
Not a meat pie. What's in that meat pie? They put beef in there?
Is it like Sweeney Todd?
Is it like a little bit of raisins in there? Maybe olive?
So glad you could be here.
Actually, I feel like that's a very important segment for us to do.
We should do that.
Rob, I believe any of us ever kept a straight face with this guy.
No, we didn't. That was the problem.
Hillary, how did you keep a straight face?
I missed it. Hillary didn't have a chance. Okay, real question. Well, this is really for both of you.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Clay, and do you know anything about me?
Fucking zero. But what I'll say is that we met at a Paris convention after the fact and like totally fell in love.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Best buds for me.
Inseparable. I remember that. I was there at that convention.
Everyone was being weird. They're like, why are you two just like always seated together? And I was like, I don't know.
Why? We could have called that though. We could have called that. I see that.
But you obviously were like a huge Baden fan, right?
I mean, listen, I'm like angst, wavy hair, doesn't drink, loves music. She was all the things I wasn't, and that's why I loved Peyton.
Yeah.
But when it came time for me to do the show, they were like, we'd love you to join the show. And I was like, it's either Burton or me, because I won. I think we all know how that worked out. It's not true at all.
Okay. So what I need from you is an explanation of who this Clay person is. Like, give me the Clay gist. Yeah, I want the 30-second notes.
Oh my gosh, sure. I'm basically playing myself as like a real bad boy, he's mysterious. He's got like the coolest dance moves, goes to the hottest clubs.
We're talking about One Tree Hills. It's not.
Not true. My vision board of who I wish I was. Clay is, so he's an Air Force pilot, but he's aged. So he gets invited back, and he thinks it's to be part of a new mission. But hey, twist, they want him to teach the recruits. And Clay's like, no way, I still got it. But then there's this super hard mission, and only Clay, shit. That's the story, that's Maverick.
Okay, so which one of you can tell us about Clay? I need a Clay description. Here, right here. Somebody give us the real Clay rundown, and don't mince words.
I like the nice parts.
So Clay was Nathan's agent. She had an agency called Fortitude.
Yeah, she was a real psycho.
Listen, if you
In the show, the woman who looked just like his ex-wife.
Yes.
only like the coolest kids got shot on One Tree Hill.
We had a really cute kid named Logan. Who loves to play. I don't know, what else?
Wait, were you involved in the whole like Russian mafia thing that happened with Nathan and the kidnapping?
No.
No, so Nathan got abducted because Nathan went to Europe to scout because Clay had to go to rehab to figure out his brain.
That I missed. So much more embarrassing than the shit I had to do.
By the way, for the listeners at home, the woman who just shared that is still clearly pissed off that Clay separated to Europe, so apologies.
Is this a show that people recognize you for on the street, Rob?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this, I mean, there's no...
You are one of my favorite internet memes of all time. Our show? No, there's a meme of Rob walking shirtless down the street. Everyone's just like looking at him.
That's right.
That was a commercial.
That was
Where you see something
Lipstick Jungle.
Lipstick Jungle. That's right. So but you're doing Just Be Shores now, right? Are you getting recognized from that a lot too, or is it still, it's just...
You don't have viewers yet. I'm just kidding. I know there are a lot of viewers, but no, I would say One Tree Hill is the biggest thing I get recognized for. Still just that, like, if I hear a name shouted at me from like across a park, it's usually like, Clay! Which I still turn to, I'm like,
But you're also producing, which is very exciting.
yeah. That's my manager, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I got to produce a couple of Christmas movies about. Thanks, guys. Based on my family's weird-like Christmas tradition of basically turning the inside of our house into like a straight-up spectacle. That's right. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's something we want to do. Getting to play, getting to storytell. Isn't it fun?
It's fun. It's pretend. We got to be married in a Christmas movie.
No.
And not even for long, for like a day, like an hour?
That's how strong the romance was, that all the audience needed was a whisper of dating, and they were like, give us a sequel.
We're not gonna lie to you guys, I love a spoiler. The network's already talking about a sequel, but we have to figure out what it is.
They were just plotting this backstage. They're like trying to write it right
Is it that we go on Caribbean with our whole like gang?
Is it a tropical wedding?
I mean,
Ooh, if you were married and you're only dating for an hour, I feel as an invested fan that we deserve a wedding. I love romance.
You are the #1 fan of
Of you.
Christmas
Of
contract.
her.
I was joking when we were shooting that one. I remember actually telling you, like, listen, we're probably gonna have to do a sequel to this. Hear me out. The Christmas prenup. Good work.
That's actually it. Like, that's really smart.
Guys, no one tell a soul about this. This is between the 300 of us and the 2 million viewers.
We made videos during that for a holiday Emmy. We think that there should be a whole division of Emmys that is like just for holiday.
Holiday movies. Yeah, holiday
We win our holiday Emmy.
Yes, that's right.
We deserve that. Okay, so.
Yes, sure. Okay. I'll just pour drinks on.
Sing and dance.
I think people would like that a lot.
Yeah, I'll make it a musical. It'll be like a musical bartending. Like, you know, first you take the champagne, and then you bring it a little bit of tequila. That's a bad song. Don't. I didn't like that.
That's tequila. That's like, there'll be an overture.
Yeah.
And it'll lead into that jazzy number.
Yeah.
And then you have to have ballads.
Oh, the ballad. The ballad, which would be about which whiskey? I guess whiskey's the ballad,
It's a
right?
soundtrack, yeah.
Yeah. This drink really makes me feel. I just want more. I smoke and I want more.
In the movie, like just like around.
Oh, it's like a hint of Louis Armstrong.
Yeah.
Rob, tell us about some of your favorite fan interactions. What was?
Wait, before I do that, on a serious note, can I just say, Queens. Supremely cool this is. I mean, truly that. I will say this, I am so happy for you, and I'm so proud of you. I'm not at all surprised, because the 3 of you I know, and you're so talented and hardworking and driven, but it is so cool to see this thing you created blow up the way it has.
Our other guest is backstage right now, so pissed. He's like, Buckley's out there winning points.
Eat a box of farts, Hilton. I will say this, can I just tell a quick story about Tyler? I remember Tyler's music, and we were shooting a scene where he was going to be playing a song on the show, and I believe he plays in the audience for it. If it wasn't, then I was just there to be there. And I'll never forget, yes, it was Love Gun. And I remember watching the first take, and I was like, holy shit, this dude is a rock star. Like, it was, hey, I got 5 more minutes, man. My word. Boston, settle down.
Tell us about your fan interactions, because you have some great stories. What are some of your favorite fan interactions? I really want to know.
Well, I will say, this was my very first, like, One Tree Hill story. So as soon as I found out I got the show, right, I was like, well, it's time to do my homework. Because, full disclosure, I hadn't, like, watched the show before, right? Your booze fuel me. So I buy, because I'm 100 years old, like, I buy a season on DVD. I have all of my friends over, because it's like we're gonna watch like a UFC fight, right? So it's like, this is a very high testosterone dude bro setting. The fights end, right? And I was like, hey, listen, I'm gonna start watching the show that I'm about to do. You guys have to stay if you don't want. And everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna watch the one, that thing. And pretty people staring out windows. I'm like, man, dick, I gotta watch, do you wanna stay or not? Guys are like, we'll stay. So I turn it on. And it was very much like that scene in Tommy Boy in the car where they're like listening to the radio and they don't change it. We're like 5 minutes quiet. 5 minutes go by. And I remember I was like, music's pretty good in this. Everyone's like, 30 minutes in, silence. We are all riveted. My dad came in, tried to like make some small talk, and I was like, shut up, Dad! What's the fashion in New York City? Gosh! Dad was like, what shit just happened? We loved it. That was my first intro to One Tree Hill. It was like 10 dudes in their 20s after a UFC fight slipping in.
That was always one of my favorite things. Even when we were on, we'd be out, and it would always be a guy who like really came up and kind of like was kind of like he didn't want to, and I was like, well, you want to or you don't? What's happening? Come on,
They wanted to.
They wanted to. Just like really trying to be cool and just be like, hey, I know you guys. My girlfriend really likes your show. And we'd be like, cool. And give it 2 hours and 4 beers, and then he's coming over being like, we're gonna get pregnant. Empathetic men. Where are our empathetic men in the audience? Where are you guys?
You're making the right decision. I'm happy for you.
That's one of my least favorite interactions is when a guy will come up to me and go, hey, can I get a selfie? I'm like, yeah, man, sure. And I'm like, cool. I don't know who you are, but my girlfriend says you're famous. And always, it's like as he's taking the picture, so always be like, this feels so unnecessary. I'm like, I get it, dude. You don't know, but like, why couldn't you just be like, hey, thanks, man, or great shirt. That color works for you. You know? Or something like, because he has to neg me halfway through. I'm like, okay, great.
Silly boys. Joke's on you, Rob.
Yeah.
Joke's on you. I think that we should bring our guest out. I know how much fun we have had backstage, like getting amped up for you tonight. So, are we ready over there? I can't see you. Are we ready over there? This is what you want. Joey, tell them who's coming.
It's just a little friend called Tyler Hilton.
There's a lot of you guys here. What up, Boston? The queens are dressed so nice to me. How fire are these kids right now?
We look like a couple of dads picking the kids up from soccer practice.
Everyone wipe their feet, get in. Should I sing a song? Yeah! You guys have some drinks, take some sips. You guys have my break. Oh, I haven't played this show in like 2 years. I just realized how fun this is being back here. Oh, I miss it. Well, wheels running fast down the 118. Ever kiss a sweeter with some nicotine? Little white lightning underneath my seat, oh yeah. The sun's going down like a sinking stone. A dog's barking in the distance, someone throw him a bone. You got that look on your face, like something's gonna go wrong, oh yeah. I'm a loaded. I'm a moving target, baby. No one got through me yet. Yeah. But it's worth a shot. It was something that you won't forget. Oh, I got a mind of a crime from Georgia to Texas, but to learn to swim, you gotta wanna get wet. There's no turning back once I'm ready to run. Stay away from my trigger. I'm a loaded gun. Away from my trigger, I'm a loaded gun. Yeah. the sensitive dudes in the Chris Keller loves you too. Alright, I'll do one more song. Pressure anybody into singing along.
There was a sped up version.
There's a waltz.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's like dancing when the stars go blue.
That's right.
There's a reason we didn't record it. Because we were like, what is this?
That's one of those weird scenes where like someone's heart's beating and they're like, what director made this choice? I'm glad you didn't have to do that.
But I like the way it turned out, and it was so fun. We got to perform that.
Yeah.
For, I mean, every night on tour, we did how many cities did we do? Was it like 50,
I don't know,
45?
it was like for the summer, yeah.
It's a long tour that we
did. Every night, it was so special. It was really cool. Did anybody see the One Tree Hill tour in 2005? You did? Was it magic as it felt like to us? I felt like we were like, oh, that's right, Michelle Branch. Gavin. And I love all your songs from that era. I know did you not record them? Or?
I recorded a lot of them.
My dad and I are huge 2005 Joyland songwriting fans. We love it.
Limited edition EP.
Yeah.
Great.
There's more coming, don't worry.
Yeah.
I have a fun fact actually about that tour because there are 2 of us on the stage who are musical and 3 of us who are not. You know who we are. And Tyler, you saved my life on that tour.
What?
So when we did the West Coast and Lee and I were coming to MC with you guys, do you remember we rode the bus to San Francisco, like a proper tour bus? I've never been on a tour bus. What am I doing?
It wasn't an RV.
And it was not an RV. It was like a big ass tour bus, and there's bunks. And I went to get in the bunk, like, I don't know, I guess I just put my head on the end.
Take a nap, like typical Sophia. I'm just
It was
taking a nap real quick.
like we had to sleep. And Tyler was like, what are you doing? And I'm like in my little bunk that's like this wide. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he goes, you gotta turn around. Your feet have to be toward the front of the bus because if the bus driver has to brake and your head is that way, you'll break your neck. And I was like, nobody told me. And he's like, you got that too? You got to turn around. And like, this is the stuff that musicians know that like us plebes don't know. And I could have died if it weren't for Tyler.
You know, there's a lot of tour bus accidents. I've actually known a lot of musicians who've been in buses that roll and stuff. It's
No, don't tell us that, Lord!
RVs never roll. RVs are fine. It's not like tour buses.
So top heavy, I guess. Jeez, my God. That took a turn. Let's get back to talking about your beautiful song. I actually do have a question. Sorry.
Speaking of my hair, can I just shout out? I think I got my haircut today. His name's Jared, and I invited him and his girlfriend to the show. So, dude, I think the haircut's holding up great. Thank you. Jared. I love that he wanted to come. Can you get me in?
Wouldn't it be great if Jared and Polly? If Jared and Polly are sitting next to each other, they're looking at each other going like, this show couldn't have gotten better. Legends.
What's the name of the haircut place? So I can try again. District Barber. District Barber.
What's your question, Sam?
Well, sorry, I know this is, you talked about this before, but my brain is still curious. So, you didn't do the polka or waltz or whatever version.
Here, I'm gonna get the guitar and show you what it's like.
Did you actually? Oh God.
Record it for a second. It was like dancing when the stars go.
It's kind of like a polka.
Dancing where do you go? It's like a bluegrass song.
Somebody get this man a banjo. But like, as a listener, your voices, you come in, your voices start building, and by the end you're really singing together. You just got to decide to do that by yourselves? Yeah?
Yeah. I think if I remember right too, us kind of having a storyline where musicians on the show, I think it kind of came out of Joy and I connected off screen because we were both musicians. And so we were like jamming or writing, or we were kind of in this whole you're a musician, I'm a musician thing. So I don't remember to what extent, but we had that going. And then they were like, hey, you guys should do a song together. So I remember when we started, it wasn't like, what? What are we gonna do? We were like, cool. And so
Yeah, so just leave us alone.
yeah, right. Like, we were excited. It was giving us a project, so I think the amount of time we rehearsed it or whatever, we probably just got into it and it had the, smells at the end, but yeah.
We had such fun times though. All those photos I see, those flashback photos of us like in a hallway, like on a guitar, like in the back of a bus or whatever. Those were real, man. We had such good times. We were really pals. That was so fun.
Yeah. No, we're
Did
fun.
Julie notebook you? Oh,
She
right,
did.
that's right.
You did on the
I
feet.
forgot about that. They told us the other day.
Right? Wait, did we not talk about this on the
I
podcast?
thought I labyrinthed you.
You lied to me too. That's right, she was telling me about this movie and I was like, okay. I thought Joy was really cute. So when she wanted me to like watch the movie, I was like, okay, cool. And then by the end of it, I was like, I want to be with the house for a woman in the rain.
Rob and I.
Yeah, I feel like you two put your heads together and you guys could do it. So you're both fathers.
Yes.
Now.
And we have very similar parallel lives right now. It's
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
Is it like poetic justice that Chris Keller now has a daughter?
Yes, I think that is. I know there's like, I feel like that was going to be the hardest thing, probably also the most important, the most necessary one if I got a girl. And we didn't know until it came out, you know, so I was like, let's see what happens here. No, like I can't imagine. I can't imagine what it's like to have a boy. I'm sure you feel the same way about a girl, but the girl-dad relationship is like, oh my God. I've never experienced anything like it. And Rob and I are doing a ton of child care right now. Like that's like what we're doing a lot of. So I'm in it, and I love it. I had a moment not too long ago where like in the mornings, like he and I would go for like a little walk, just the two of us, and like see animals, like crows and squirrels. But it was like it's like 7 in the morning, and I'm wearing like running shorts, like white calf socks, white.
Oh yeah.
And I caught like a glimpse of myself as I was leaving the house, looking like a dad, and I was like, I've earned this. Wear it. Felt good.
I caught myself wearing a quilted vest with a button-up shirt the other day, and I look like the pickup line.
We have hardwood floors, and I realized the hardwood floors are a little too hard on my feetsies. So I had to get house slippers and cushions. I'm like, oh shit, I'm that old. I have a pair of house slippers that are required.
Wait, I have a question about your farm wardrobe. Do you have like a part of your closet that's for farm clothes and a part that's I left the farm and I'm
Yeah, no, I've got all my goth shit in one corner.
Yeah.
Like, you know, lots of pocket pants.
Yeah. You put mama food in the pockets.
Yeah. After we did our IA Heart in Vegas party that we had a couple weeks ago, everyone was like, oh my God, you look so cool in Vegas. Like, you picked that up and out, and I was like, no. I don't trust myself by being so fit.
This woman arrived with 6 suitcases.
Listen, in my defense, I was in Atlanta working on a movie, and then we decided that we had an idea for one of our shows, and it was like, I'm just gonna order everything, and I'll bring it. And then the box came, and the box of stuff I ordered for us was really big. And I was like, I can't check this box, because I don't think it will survive the plane ride, and then all the things in it that we need will be destroyed. So, because we were doing splits, which means we were like starting at 2 p.m. and shooting till 2 a.m., I was like, I'm just gonna go to Target and get a suitcase. So I did. But honestly, it's a great suitcase, you guys. It's so fun. It's really nice. And like, I do feel like a luggage aficionado in my life.
And it's so fun watching her suitcases open because it's always like amazing patterns and like fabrics you just want to eat and like deliver. And you just open it up.
And also a giraffe.
You guys, we started opening our bags when we got here today, and I was like, I have an electric kettle for the RV. And oh, I got us a steamer and a sweater shaver. Does anybody need a sweater shaver? And then like, go to bed so you sleep for 2 hours. I was like, what are you doing?
Also, Sophia, you're a queen. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone.
I like traveling with outfits, and
God bless you. Thank God. Yes.
Can we describe what they're wearing for the people at home? Rob, would you like to tip them? No, I think I need to know.
you're so sick.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Hillary's
Yeah,
wearing,
sure.
she's wearing,
Hold on, let me get some music.
we have Hillary Burton. A Canadian tuxedo, head to toe denim. How she found denim in orange, we don't know, but it works. What's that on her feet? Matching Crocs. Next up, we've got Joy Lenz, looking like a vision from 1940s Hollywood. Head to toe sequins, cool strappy shoes I don't know the name of. She looks stunning. And last but certainly not least, Sophia. Wow, it's like if happened, he was going to a business meeting full of rich people, but also had great fashion taste. It's a suit, it's got sparkles, it says, take me seriously, but I'm also fun.
So I'm gonna need a grown-up to tell us what we're doing.
What are we doing, guys?
Yeah, are we doing producers?
Danielle?
You know, guys, when you hear us talk about not knowing stuff on the podcast,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
say
That's
the
all.
producer's got us an answer, that's Danielle back there.
We're doing Q&A.
How much time do we have for questions?
Oh, hi. There she is.
So we're way over time. Of course.
We need 2 questions.
I'm right here. Do you see me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start right over here.
Okay. And guys, since we're over, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do 2 questions live with y'all tonight. Send us your questions.
Rapid fire.
I think, not to be cheesy, but I think singing I Don't Want to Be to Gavin DeGraw on the last episode
There's so many wonderful memories. I could never nail it down to one, but one of the memories that I really loved will always be the 3 of us in that car. Just the night shoot of the 3 of us, like taking that road trip, getting to know each other for the first time.
I love how pissed off we all were that we had to learn the Spice Girls dance. I don't give a fuck what showed up on camera. All I care about is the 3, like all of us upstairs in that house having to rehearse for hours.
Do it, do it.
Burn that from our memory.
Anyway.
That's gonna be mine too. And the only extra memory that I have is that they made us do it so many times. And during one of the takes, I lost my shoes, so they rubber banded my high heels to my feet so that they wouldn't fall off anymore. And I was like, this is ridiculous. And now it's my favorite memory.
And it's fashion.
It was us.
Crack reading contest in the hospital. So good. Remember that? We tried to
I
eat 6
love that day.
saltines.
That's actually so hard. I mean, if I could sing, I'd want to play Chris Keller.
Yes. If there was a female version of Dan Scott, I would love to.
Who got paid the most for the most amount of episodes? Like, am I pretty? Am I just like, give me my name on that name? Yeah.
I would be Clay Evans because I feel like the first guy didn't quite nail it.
I would be Chris Keller again. I would just do more episodes.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us for this podcast.
I can stay with you all night. This is so fun.
We brought you merch. It's out. Y'all
Everyone look under your seats. Gotcha, Boston. There's nothing there at this point.
There is, however, one VIP lanyard with Tyler's signature on it.
One.
Somewhere out there.
Did you?
Oh, you got it?
They didn't want me to sign them, but I signed one anyway.
You guys, we're gonna send you home, but we're gonna send you home with our favorite lady party song of the night. So,